Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. I am Sophie, and if you are new here, hello, welcome. Today I want to talk about pajamas, which I don't think I've ever talked about on the internet before, but over the past year I've gotten really obsessed with pajamas. So I wanted to tell you about some of the brands that I've been finding and loving and styles that I've been obsessed with. I have always been the girl that has a pajama drawer that is just mismatched random items, bottoms, tops. The tops are often usually like t-shirts that got stains on them that I can't really wear out anymore. They go into my pajama drawer. So I had never focused on that part of my wardrobe. I just never really cared before, and that's totally cool. But during a year where a lot of us were only really purchasing comfy, cozy, loungewear type clothing, I feel like it was like a natural progression for me to start getting into pajamas for the first time. Especially as someone who loves fashion, I feel like I didn't get to express that side of my personality over the past year, so it was really nice to realize that pajamas are kind of a fun category that's really only for you for the most part. And I could just feel cute, but also so comfortable going to bed, and honestly, I got very obsessed. So the one brand that I had been seeing kind of all over, I kept getting ads served to me for them. I kept seeing influencers talk about them. I kept seeing celebrities talk about them, was the brand Eberjay. And Eberjay is great. Their stuff is beautiful and very classic. You know that classic pajama look, almost like menswear style, with like piping and buttoning down the front, kind of two-piece, long sleeve and pant sets. Their stuff's all like that, and it looked so comfy, cozy, looked so nice. Just the like lines of their cuts were so perfect, but the price point was out of this world. And as somebody who had never, as I said, like really invested any money whatsoever in my pajama wardrobe, I was not about to go spend hundreds on a pajama set. Like, it just seemed so silly as the first thing I do to buy like the luxurious end of pajamas. So I ended up finding this brand on Amazon that was a really good dupe, like very similar style to the Eberjay ones, very similar looking materials, very cute like colorways and patterns that you could choose from. So I got really excited and I ordered my first pair. So the brand is called EQA, and this is actually the first pair that I got. It is, the pants are just folded up underneath. So it's buttoning down the front, white piping with like this really pastel colored tie-dye. And obviously in 2020, we were all obsessed with tie-dye. I still am, who am I kidding? But this is the first pair I got. And the first thing I noticed about this set, this pajama set when it came, was how utterly comfortable it was. It is the stretchiest, softest material, and when it first comes, it is like the softest. This set has now become one of my most worn pajama sets ever. I wear them every single week. I love it so, so much. It's definitely gotten less soft as I've washed it over and over again, but still incredibly soft, like the stretchiest thing ever. I can't express to you how amazing this set was. And it looked so much like the Eberjay ones. I feel like this style across the board is very classic for pajamas. You see every single brand come out with like a look like this. So you can get it really anywhere, but I do love this brand EQA. I've loved this pajama set so much that I got it in another color. So I got it in just plain old black with the white piping, and I got it a size smaller than the original. I got the tie-dye one in an extra large, and I got this black one in a large. And I love these two sets. I wear them constantly. I've had them for probably like, I don't know, like 6 months now, maybe a little bit longer. And I wear them all the time. They have a short sleeve and short set that I definitely will need to pick up something like that for spring and summer. Well, summer now, I guess we're like pretty over spring. I just wear them so much. They come in so many options. I will link them down below if you're interested. I'm totally obsessed. They're definitely not like the cheapest pajama option in the world. I feel like they retail for about $50 Canadian. But because I'm doing this thing lately where I'm doing cost per wear, I don't know if you guys ever do this, but you basically see how much you've invested in an item and how much you wear it, and you can kind of get an idea of how much your cost per wear of that item is. And it often shows me that when I invest in something that I really love, like for example, a really nice t-shirt or something like that that I'm obsessed with, even though it's a little bit more expensive than say just getting it at H&M or Zara, something like that, I feel like a lot of the time I wear them so much more. So the cost per wear actually comes down so much, it ends up being cheaper than if I was just to go get something super trendy, super kind of high street, I feel like that's a British term, but like cheaper options, because you wear them so much more. So I'm trying to focus on that because I'd rather have quality over quantity, and things that I really love and like make me really excited. On that note, because I knew that I wear all these pajama sets so much and I'm so obsessed with them, I thought, you know what, for research sake, I should get an Eberjay pair. So that is what this is. This is my first and only so far pair of Eberjay pajamas. So this is just the top, obviously the bottoms are over there. I got this really pale pink with the hot pink piping because I just thought it was so beautiful, so cute, and like very different from the other two that I have. I got it in a large, and the first thing I will say is that the sizing of Eberjay is a little bit smaller, so definitely size up if you can if you want that kind of baggy style, because especially the bottoms on Eberjay are quite skin tight up near the bum and thighs on me, and that's not really the look I'm going for with my pajamas. Not that I really care because I'm just wearing them for comfort, but I do like them to be like super oversized menswear style vibes. So definitely size up if you're considering an Eberjay pair. The like buttons are definitely nicer. The buttons on the EQA ones are like, they actually have their little brand name on them. I don't know if you can see that. And they're white with black. And then on the Eberjay pair, they're like kind of like pearly, very like classic style button. Very cute, very, yeah, just like timeless. This pair is extraordinarily soft. And you know that I said the EQA ones are so soft, especially when you first get them. So I'm excited to see over, you know, wash after wash, how the softness of these declines more and more over time, because it inevitably will. But I believe it's much softer even from the gate than the EQA ones were. So super soft, that's the first thing I noticed. I also noticed that the wrists are like very wide and the pant legs are very wide. The other difference is that the Eberjay ones have a very kind of much smaller waistband. It's a lot shorter. The EQA ones have a really thick waistband, and it also comes with a drawstring that goes through, kind of a silky drawstring, whereas these ones just have this stretchy waistband. So I don't really have a preference truly, because I don't find having like a thicker waistband makes a difference, or that having like a drawstring serves any purpose for these. I also noticed that the bottom of the Eberjay ones are quite wide, very kind of like flare style, but like in a really good way. I feel like these are the perfect pajama pants. Okay, so there you have it. Those are the 3 pairs of pajama sets that I've currently built my collection to entail. I love all 3 of them and I wear them all the time, and I'm really obsessed with them. I don't know that I would continue buying Eberjay ones over EQA, but I don't know that I wouldn't, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm very happy that I didn't start with Eberjay. I feel like that would have felt really silly and like a really big investment on something I don't know that I'm gonna use all the time and like really appreciate, as someone who hadn't really invested in a pajama wardrobe before. So I'm glad that I started with like a stepping stone. I found a really good option that was definitely higher price point than I had ever spent before, but it wasn't kind of a luxurious end version. And then once I knew that I was gonna wear them all the time and that I actually became really obsessed with the style of pajamas, I'm happy that I like treated myself and tried this Eberjay pair, because as much as the price point is like absurd and unnecessary, I felt like it was like a really fun splurge on myself, a fun purchase that I know I'm gonna get tons of use out of. And it does really feel nice to have something kind of luxurious and cozy and really cute to wear to bed. So it's definitely not a purchase that I regret in any way. Will I continue to like only buy Eberjay pajamas? Absolutely not. Like I might get a couple pairs here and there over the years because they are really lovely, but I feel like I love the EQA ones as well, and I'm excited to try other brands of pajamas. I keep getting served ads. Apparently this is how it happens. I'm just falling to marketing constantly. But I keep getting served ads for a new brand. I forget the name of it. If I can remember, I'll put it on the screen. It looks amazing, so I need to do a bit of research, and I think I might purchase from them, but also like not a cheap brand whatsoever. Their stuff looks really luxurious and gorgeous as well. So I think what I've learned is pajamas are a category that you can really treat yourself with. Like, I feel like feeling cute, feeling comfortable, feeling like just the coziest version of like your style when you go to bed is actually a really nice feeling if you're someone who cares about that kind of thing. And I'm totally happy to over time make purchases here and there to increase my pajama wardrobe, add to it. I don't feel the need to do it all the time. I feel like even one set of pajamas is like more than enough, so you don't really need to have tons and tons of versions. But as I said, I'm excited to get like a spring and summer version with the shorts, and then over time, if I see things that look really cute that I want to add to my pajama wardrobe, which I love that I'm calling it that, it's so weird, but if I see things over time that I want to add to it, I will. Like, I'll have no problem investing a little bit more money to add to that side of my wardrobe. I hope you guys liked this video. I know it was a little bit different, but I've been having a really fun time just exploring with pajama styles. As always, I will link these different options down below if you're interested. Definitely let me know if you guys have any other brands that I should check out for PJs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.